I'm very
My Nama
easily
Jeff
bought. My
867
attention
gifted a
is
tier
for
1 sub to
sale.
Lord Turtleduck.
Yes, a girl's
They
gotta
have
make a
given 9
living.
gift subs in the
You
channel.
know? The way the music got me feeling, I just want to listen to the music, man. Just want to listen to music. Hi. Hello? No, that's fine. I didn't want to respond anyway. Thank you, Blackbird. Hello. We can't see you. Yeah, I know you can't see me. I'm trying to say hello before I come on the screen. I know you can't see. I was waiting for a dramatic reveal. I was waiting to reveal on Bruno Major. Duh. Obviously. I'm not gonna. You gonna do what on screen? You're gonna do what? Daddy likes to take care of his kittens. What can I say? Quack, thank you so much for 27 months. Oh my god, guys, 5 subs. Fuck, 5 subs. Shit, I should have made that higher. Quack, thank you so much for 27 months. And for the tier 3, mind you. Hi Moon, hi Archive, hi the people. What's going on? Hi. Everybody doing okay since yesterday? We're not too traumatized to keep going. I feel traumatized, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I was held against. I'm still thinking about Butterman. They fucking turned him into butter. That was peak Sarah stream. Okay, well, don't tell my sister that. I heard the word Danganronpa and had to escape. Yeah. My sister is good. My sister is fine. Hopefully my sister remembered to do the thing that I asked her to do. I'm getting ready for my mom's birthday dinner right now. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. I'm actually 62 today. Didn't you know? Don't I look great for 60? I look fucking washed out is what I look. One of my favorite YouTubers from back in the day has the half bear thing tatted on his... Oh, the Monokuma? Whatever the fuck his name is. "62 never looked so good." Thank you for lying. Thank you so much. I thought you were 96. Do I look 96 to you? Be honest. Okay. So, you hate me. What is my primer? Lost all my makeup, too. You look like you're about to reach twink death. 1996. Ayo. Actually, close. I have a 19 in my birth year. And apparently that makes me ancient, according to most of the population. You look like a very healthy 96-year-old. I don't feel like one. I feel like my knees are about to give out on me at any given point in the day. And it's not a fun feeling.
Like it's not that you look 96 but more like you don't look like an age, if that makes sense. Sort of an uncanny valley situation.
That actually makes a lot of sense to me. Welcome in, Squee. That actually makes an insane amount of sense to me. I could not tell you why, but I simultaneously feel like I look like 40, but also 18. What did I do to my hand? Do you see that? I am taking it as a compliment, trust me. I am in fact taking it as a compliment. I just don't know, I don't think I know what to do with said compliment. It makes way too much sense to me. You look like an 18-year-old that's been... I look like an 18-year-old that's been 18 for, like, the past 7 years. Do you know about the anatomical snuff box? What? I'm sorry, the what? It's a compliment, but I think when you do age, your skin's just gonna fall off. Well, here's the thing is, I don't plan on aging, so... I don't really plan on making it past the age of like 50 something. I've seen what that does to your body, and I'm really not into that. So, rest in peace, Ozzy. Guys, Trisha Paytas' baby took out the wrong fucking guy. I know that, but it's gonna happen at like 45. Okay, well that's what I'm saying. I don't like plan on making it that far. His heart he had his goodbye show and then immediately died. Do you know how fucking metal that is? Also, fair warning if you looking for the silliest of silly goofies, today is probably not going to be that. I am like really tired and very tempted to dry scoop some gamer subs before I go to this dinner. Also, anything donated today goes to my mom, by the way. Just putting that out there in case people want to like gas up my beautiful mother. Dude, you gotta die on stage like an MVP. That's what I'm saying. That's the way I want to go out. I love it when I never have anything I need within arm's reach. That's so great, Sarah. There we go. If we gift enough subs, can we go to dinner? Sure. Yeah, I don't really see why not. It's gotta be a lot of subs, though. Hi, Haas. Why are you sad? Are you sad that you had to come interact with me? That's not very nice. Oh, because Ozzy died. I mean, he lived a good long life, okay? Girl, please. I'm just saying. It's like when Betty White died. Like, yeah, obviously it was a tragedy. Talking in here brightens my day. Oh my god, shop, shoddy. Yeah, he lived way past his life expectancy for how much cocaine he did. Like, how many drugs that man was on. Good for him. We were just talking about that last show. Like, he got one last show and then fucking bit it. Like, that's metal as fuck. He really, like, was about that life. And for charity, man, just keeps getting better. Is this third farewell show? I'm not gonna have any kind of farewell anything. I'm just gonna disappear off the face of the planet, and you guys are gonna have to figure out where I went. Good luck. We will literally just ask Squid. Okay, what if I tell her not to tell you? You guys forget. I feel like y'all are forgetting that's my best friend. She'll do what I ask. I don't plan on dying on stream. But like, if I tell Squid, hey, I'm disappearing off the face of the planet forever and ever, don't tell anyone where I'm going or if I died, she would do it. She'd respect that. That's my ride or die. I don't know if you guys know that. But that's like when I'm, if you guys don't have one of those, that's fine. Respect the ones that do though. You have to have her get her high and she'll give us the exact coordinates. At least tell her not to tell anyone for a decent amount of subs. She'd be too heartbroken not to yap about it. That's actually so fucking wrong. That bitch shuts down immediately when shit like this happens. She does not talk about it at all. Yeah, she'd have an anxiety attack before she reveals that kind of secret. Hi, Mika. 100 gifted subs will make anyone talk. 100 gifted subs right now, and I will tell you my darkest secret ever. Mika would leak. Mika, I believe, would leak. If I that's why I don't tell Mika. Sorry, Mika. Mika's a leaker. That's not never okay. Do not I didn't say that. How many subs for the SSN? 250. I'm actually still keeping a secret for you. What is that secret? Wait, now can you text me? I forgot what this secret is. Genuine. I'm so dead ass. I need to pluck my eyebrows. What am I doing? She told me you're gay. Girl, trust me, that ain't a secret. If I was still in the closet, there would be no closet. It's just a room made of glass. I don't think I was ever in the closet, to be honest. I just... Oh, yeah, that is a... That is a good secret. That's a really good secret. I would tell them. 50 gifted. I'll do it.
Mika Zalika Sarah Eswishi, 2025 Anno Domini. Let it be carved into the stone of recorded time.
Okay, well, you were the one that just said it this time, so. I love meeting my little cousin's friends. They think I'm all really cool, and then I have to be like, actually, I am the biggest loser you'll ever fucking meet into your entire life. And they'll understand that when they're older. But when they're this young and impressionable, I am the coolest thing they've ever met. I like talking to teenagers. Like young, like 14-year-olds. I never liked the in the closet saying, like, you're in that damn closet for that long and end up dressing like a gremlin. No, okay. Fuck! That's not... I'm actually going to fucking lose it. I'm gonna... Please don't clip that. /SRS. That's not what I meant, and you people know it, okay? Also, my name has an S on it. Cruel Moon, thank you very much. An S. Or an H. Fuck, I don't know what's going on with my brain. I really don't. I really don't. I have no idea. And maybe I should just turn the camera off. I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick. Listen to the comforting sounds of whoever this is. I got the sense
Hell yeah,
that
happy
my
birthday to your
family
mon.
is still disappointed in my career choices. Thank you so much for 10 months, Belodal. I'm in timeout right now. I can't speak because I've been saying things wrong and people are making fun of me and taking everything I say out of context. So I'm in timeout. What if I just make this co-working? Everybody get ready together. I can't even I'm still not. If you'd like. I got my mom a lovely gift. I got my mom an Etsy gift card because she gave me a wish list of things that she wanted, but there were so many things and I couldn't decide. So I was just like, here, you should get them all. I love my mom. My mom is awesome. I think I want to do some blue eyeliner. So just get a good preparing the lecture on Kaylee Dixon construction. What the fuck is that? Technically math, not science, but still. I don't understand you. Mama Sweetie is 61, I think. 61 or 62? What year is it? I don't know. I could not tell you how old my sister is. I know how old my parents are, but I could not tell you how old my sister is, which is crazy because I'm pretty sure she's the same age as Squid. I'm not too afraid to ask. I've never been too afraid to ask. I just don't care enough to, like, remember how old my sister. Like, there's no point in me remembering how your mom is the same age as Squid. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's definitely what I said. Hold on, it's time to lock in. I don't think I've seen the TikToks you're talking about. Also, the plot twist that Squid is in a sense my mother. She's my Nepo mother.
So you all know the real numbers, right? You've got like a line that extends infinitely far along one dimension. And there's uncountably infinite elements within any finite interval on the real numbers. That's where we start that shit. Normally we derive imaginary numbers from what if we square-rooted negatives, but the Cayley-Dickson construction says, nah, let's define complex numbers as a two-dimensional space first, and then define multiplication and so on that space.
What? I didn't understand anything. I'm gonna be honest. I I got a little lost there, I think. Not only did that go in one ear and out the other, but it went in the ear and then like jumbled around to the point where I don't know what those words meant. And then it came out the other ear. I'm quite confused. Can you put this in small terms? You lost me after let's define complex numbers. You lost me at this is technically math, not science. This is in Korean. I thought this was English.
So the first stage of the Cayley-Dickson construction is basically just giving you an alternate path to the complex numbers, any real number plus any imaginary number. But that wouldn't be so useful by itself. The important part is that you can do it again to get quaternions, which are like points in four-dimensional space, and octonions, which are like eight-dimensional points. There's an infinite sequence of increasingly higher order number sets.
Yeah, what Austin said, please. I'm lost already. I'm very lost. I'm also trying really hard to not fuck up my eyeliner. Because I haven't done eyeliner in so long. Because we're co-working. Squee is teaching us about math. Why are you awake? You should be asleep. Go to bed. You can think of movement on, say, a map as some amount of eastward movement and some amount of. Yeah, I guess. Yes. I think. Go to sleep. Pee pee pants. Go to sleep. Okay, so like, yeah. It like coordinates in Minecraft? I made it co-working because I felt like I wasn't talking enough. You need a tissue. It's me? Tissue acquired. Dude, shout out About Face. Look at this. Like, you're kidding. The pigment? Add a little bit of white on the intercorners. Okay, bye. Bye, Moon. Nice to see you. Ooh!
Oh,
Hi, Scarface. Welcome and thank you for the follow. Ooh, I kind of like that a lot. gotta get back into, like, playing with makeup again. This shit is fun. I used to do it so often. I used to literally, like, come home from school and just sit at my vanity and create. What happened to that? Don't worry. I saw that. Blush. A bit of blusher. I'm almost done. Man, maybe I was doing this too early. Where's my... No, because I need to do my hair still, and that's gonna take for fucking ever.
Commutativity is the property that a thing has that you can switch its stuff around. A b is always equal to ba, for any real or complex numbers, so multiplication is commutative on the complex numbers. But that's not true for, say, subtraction. ab isn't always equal to ba. So subtraction isn't commutative.
So, wait. Is the property that a thing that has... Is the property that a thing has that you can switch its stuff around? You lost me. I'm gonna be honest. Multiplication commutes, subtraction works from home. That's what I gathered. Am I... Like any... Call me those numbers the way this is too real and complex, please. Yeah, when you multiply two numbers, that I know it's the same. But then so is this just a property of math? Why are we learning math? I thought we were learning science. Okay, let's pick 5 times 2. It's 10, right? But 5 minus 2 is 3. And you can't do the opposite. You can't do 3 minus... You can't do... I'm gonna close my mouth. I've been mixing up my words and my numbers all day, and I'm afraid that I'm gonna say something that I shouldn't have said. I forgot which numbers I said. Thank you, Peanut. Welcome in. I forgot which numbers I said, and I didn't want to admit that. Hi, Zoran. I don't know why we're learning math. I thought we were gonna learn science. I didn't say any... No, fuck off. I didn't... We're not bringing that up because I didn't say anything about 14-year-olds. I'm actually gonna get heated about that. Math is the language of science. Math is the language of my fucking ex-boyfriend, okay? I don't do that shit here. Can we talk about science now, please? I love science too. Math can suck my gawk. That's girl cock, in case you were wondering. 5 times 2 is 10, and so is 2 times 5. But 5 minus 2 and 2 minus 5 are not the same. Yes, I understand that. What's Glock? the thing that I keep under my pillow at night. Sue me. I won't sue you for teaching math. Math is good to learn. I unfortunately don't know how to do it or learn it. Thank you for explaining it. Anytime. I'm very happy to. I love explaining things. I love mansplaining, womansplaining, gay splaining, straight splaining. Tell me why ice crystals form in the air and it makes the air shiny like static TV. So, temperature cold, right? Water in air freeze because temperature cold. Make look pretty on the outside. Maxilla. I don't think I've said that one yet. I could talk about your teeth. No, that'll freak me out. What do you think WULAWU stands for? Womansplain lesbian winning. Duh. I need to get a new mascara. This thing is so old and crusty. My two front teeth are fake. So are mine. Why are your two front teeth fake? I know why mine are. All my molars are crowned. My molars are, I think, okay, as far as I know. I don't know. I don't have dental insurance, so it's hard to know. I ran into a wall blindfolded. Okay, that's a lot funnier than mine. My two front teeth are fake because my cousin pushed my face into a plate when I was eating pie. And I chipped my two front teeth and then I swallowed them. This was the night before my sister's bat mitzvah, too. So I had to go to my sister's bat mitzvah with two chipped teeth, my two incisors. Don't ask me how, I really don't know. I was not close to Christmas. My sister, you get bat mitzvah around your birthday. So this was like June or July. All I want for Christmas is my Oh, fuck.
Well, what I can say about crystallization is that it needs a seed crystal. Stuff doesn't even freeze without something to freeze around, or some part of the liquid that drifted into the right position purely by chance. If you can get pure distilled water and keep it still enough, then you can actually cool it down below its freezing point. And it'll flash freeze if you expose it to sudden movement. There's some really cool demos of it on YouTube.
Thank you for that information. Super cooled water is fucking cool, man. It's neat. I just think it's neat. Science is where I thrive. Mostly biology. There's an anatomy joke in there somewhere. But I told you guys that the horny is gone, so I can't even bring myself to make a horny joke about anything. Genuinely, though, I do like biology. Should I put lashes on? Or is that too much? I think maybe the blue eyeliner is already enough. That's how those Coke machines work. I actually... No, it's just syrup. You guys know that they're just like boxes of syrup in those things, right? Wow, my eyeliner actually actually kind of did that shit. And it's like even and everything. Who'd have thought? Biology's my weakest point. It's just so much memorization. Um, Maybe that's why I like the social aspects of it. I already did the whole memorization thing with the fucking death march that is um what's it called? The evolutionary timeline. Which we still haven't figured out all the way, by the way. We're still learning new things about that. I'm talking about the little thing that has Coke inside and you put it on the thing and it turns to slush. Oh, that's just like freezing. Yeah, yeah. I used to have one of those. I used to have one of those. I miss those things. Oh, my makeup is done. There's 4 billion years of it. So, yes, but also think about the fact that you could, in fact, would be hard to figure out the whole thing in only 300,000. I mean, okay, if you're gonna put it like that, we'll probably never stop figuring out the secrets of the universe, okay? And that goes for future humanoid species too. When they figure out like what Homo sapiens are, and we've evolved past Homo sapiens and stuff like. The one time I put a water bottle in the freezer, I went to take a drink from it, and that bitch exploded in my face. One time I put a can in the freezer, and I didn't understand that if I left it there, it would explode. And so I left the can of Dr. Pepper in the freezer, and it exploded when I came back, and I didn't know that it would do that. And so there was just Dr. Pepper all over my freezer. That was relatively recent, by the way. That was like within the last 3 years. Also, guys, shaved my legs. Extra fucking smooth right now. Literally, shaved, exfoliated, and then moisturized. Whew. Hate to see a forest be cut down. Don't worry, the bush is still there. Don't you worry. Don't worry. Listen. This was nothing. This was like a bunch of weeds, okay? My legs don't grow that much hair anymore. They just kind of sprout. So what K-pop artist are you seeing? Okay, no. ATEEZ is on Saturday. Come correct, please. I'm going out to dinner and I'm wearing a mini skirt. Not a mini skirt, but it's a skirt and it shows my legs. My legs don't grow that much hair. My legs, like, you can't see. I have arm hair, but you can't see it, right? That's like what my legs grow when it comes to hair, like body hair. And eventually it just like doesn't grow. So when I shave my legs, it's like plucking weeds. My bush, on the other hand. Have I gushed about K-pop Demon Hunters in this chat yet? I don't think so. Please. Please, why don't you? Let's start a conversation, shall we? I'm gonna have to go soon because I have to get ready. Like, I finish getting ready and go to dinner, but you know. Come correct. I didn't think you wanted chat to come at all. Listen, they have to be able to do what I can't. Just don't do it while we're chatting together, okay? Join to my bush, on the other hand. I cried so fucking hard, dude. So we were co-working. I actually should change this back. We were co-working while I did my makeup. And now it's just devolved into deforestation. I put it in co-working because I couldn't get the topic of the conversation was who did 9/11. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Guys, come on. Use your big girl brains. It was so funny the other day. I was at work and my coworker, so I'm a server, she's the bartender. My coworker comes up to me and she goes, "I brought my brain to work today." And immediately after she said that, I dropped a tray of like 6 shots. Like, I hate musicals and I'm relatively indifferent to K-pop, so explain to me why I cried like a fucking baby. Because it's a great storyline. Because it's a great story that's relatable for everyone. This is what it sounds like. Wait. Shit, the queue I have is so long. Nothing but the truth. Nothing but the proof of what I am. Worst of what I came from. Patterns I'm ashamed of. Things that even I don't understand. It just hits, man. I'll be right here by your side. I need to go to karaoke with this. Yeah, I go back and forth about it being 3 hours. I think I like the fact that they're gonna, there's gonna be a second one. Hi, baby. She didn't like that. Um, I just think that this movie was fucking phenomenal. What if they did? So I've seen people be like, what if the sequel is like Troll style, where they go all the, like, around the world and meet all the demon hunters from other countries and, like, continents and cultures? It exceeded everyone's expectation. I think people didn't have really any expectations for it, and that's part of the reason why it ended up being so good. Like, they better fight Cthulhu in the sequel. I liked it being Kima. I don't know if anybody's seen this. I don't know if anybody has seen or knows what I'm talking about when I say this. But apparently Kima was inspired by the likes of JYP. And if you don't know who JYP is, the like, I can't even explain this man. This man is, I wish we got more character development outside of Rumi and Genu. We needed more time with the whole racist ant thing. Racist ant. Oh, are you talking about Celine? No, yeah. I want it to be. I want. Get out of here, Austin. You haven't seen it. I want. Zoran, I would love to feature. Anytime you want. You let me know. Hold on. Okay. I have a couple more minutes. That didn't really go anywhere. Oh, yeah. Well, I think what had happened was that they probably had more to talk about within the original 3 hours, and then Netflix was like, not important, cut it out. I have a feeling that they had a lot. I think the 3 hours probably would have made sense had they let it continue that way. I think if they had let the directors and the animators do their shit, it would not have felt like 3 hours. Yeah, and there was supposed to be Genu and Rumi romance. Like, we almost got a, to be fair, that's true, but not everyone deserves character development, but there are backstories. It also could have been a good 3 1-hour episode type of thing. I actually really enjoyed that it was a movie, and I don't think everybody, I don't think everything needs to be a limited series. I quite enjoy movies. I also wish the other Saja boys were actual characters. I think, yeah, I go back and forth. I like being able to headcanon about them, but also I love this concept of, like, these are just hollow bodies. These are not human. They're they're just being used in the same way that most K-pop idols are used.
Hot take, but I don't actually care about most racists' backstories. Like, you ain't doing a flashback to the Confederacy, my guy.
I don't think Celine is considered racist. I don't think you can be racist towards demons. The fact that they all look like humans in their real forms implies they were human once. Exactly. Which maybe is something to explore in the sequel or a prequel. I see the point in not exploring the other Saja boys in this particular movie to set it up. But that's the thing, is they did such a good job of making this movie about these characters that now we all want to know about everything else in the universe. Like, if the movie was bad, I don't think any of us would care about the other Saja boys. When do we think the art book is gonna drop? I don't know. I already ordered the vinyl. I pre-ordered the vinyl. So I'm gonna have the soundtrack on vinyl, by the way. And when the art book drops, copped. If that's true, they're treated like any other demon and are killed with jokes. Meanwhile, just Genu gets a sad ending. Maybe they left it up to interpretation on purpose. I could see that too. I have recently slain the horny demon. I don't know if she's slain, but she is lying quite dormant. It's like she's gone into hibernation. I don't exactly know what's going on there. It's also not revealed, like, they could still a good movie. The fact that we can have conversations like this showcase. Yeah, absolutely 100% agree. There was a lot left that was, yeah, intentionally unexplained. And I think that they did that so that we would want more. But I love fandom culture that headcanons and thinks about everything and like makes their own theories and stuff. I sort of miss that because now these new age fandom people, like these, it just, everything is cringe and everything is weird, so we're not allowed to have opinions that aren't canon anymore. Yeah, back in my day, I give it a strong 7 out of 10. I think that's a fair critique, fair rating. I think if you liked K-pop, you would have. Yeah, there's a lot of it that like specifically like K-pop fans would know. I love watching idols react to it because there's two different kinds of idols. On one hand, you have the idols that are like obsessed with it, right? And they're like, yeah, like this movie was so good. I love everything about it. And they're recreating the songs and doing the dances. And then on the other hand, you have idols that are like, actually that would never happen because of blah 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 blah. And actually the fans would hate this. And just nitpicking everything that was so unrealistic about it. Which, like, is fair because absolutely there would never be a joint fan sign. That would just never happen. And well, okay, so managers can be nice. It is the overarching company, I think, that fan meeting? That's what they're called. That, signing that they do, like autographs, those are called fan signs. Basically what happens is, people will, I think you have to win tickets to that. You can't buy them. Yeah, it's like a mini meet and greet. They're a little strange, because you supposedly win the tickets to it, but you win them by buying albums, so the more albums you buy, the greater chance of winning one you have. They're real. No, that's a real thing. That, and it's the same thing with, like, fan calls. Like, an idol will just have, like, a scheduled, I think it's, like, a 45-second call with somebody if you buy albums and, like, win one. Welcome in, Monster Rider. You're in the right place. Ain't no way that Huntrix is getting away with publicly murdering the Saja Boys. I think that is, like, they play it off as, like, it's a mass hallucination thing. I actually would be so interested. I want to know how they play that off. So badly. I need to know how they get away with that. And how they're just, like, floating. I think about that a lot. The sequel is just a court drama. Can they recreate it K-drama style? Please? Everything about that movie was just so fucking funny. Like, completely different tone. They're all so serious, and there's a million different replays. Everyone was getting their souls sucked, so they were kind of distracted. Well, can you imagine being, like, the three people in the audience that weren't getting your soul sucked, and you're just like, yeah, this is great. What the fuck's going on? I love the, like, I love seeing people be like, yeah, I watch ATEEZ and Stray Kids. This is like a normal, like, Tuesday afternoon for us. ATEEZ literally has a demon line. Like, they're fucking demons. They are. They're straight. Mingi was sent to suck the soul straight out of my body. I swear to God, that man is insane. All the kids at my summer camp were singing Soda Pop. Soda Pop isn't even, like, the best song. It's just the most catchy, which does its job, of course, because it's supposed to be the one that's catchy. I would argue that the best song in the whole fucking movie is Your Idol. Look at the little kitty cat back there. Look at her doing little kitty cat things. It is my mom's birthday, and here I am. I actually need to go soon because they're gonna be here soon. And I have to do my hair and get dressed still. I've noticed lately, I have this really cute outfit that I picked out to go to dinner in. Like, it's a cute little matching set. This is the skirt. And this is the top. And I've noticed I don't want to. I feel so much more comfortable like this in my body. How It's Done is the best song. I think we can agree to disagree because I love the songs. Those look like they'd be sick as fuck pajamas. Oh, they would be probably. If I made them into shorts, they'd be comfy too. But also, like, I have recently gotten into not seeing what my body looks like. Gotta say, 10 out of 10. Love baggy clothing. They're all so good. The songs are so good. The songs are so good. Yeah, why we gotta pit the bad bitches against one another when we could just keep listening to them all on repeat? Giving redneck Billie Eilish. What's a Billie Eilish song? To take my life away. I have a acoustic guitar now, so I can do that. Wait, I'm waiting, Squee. Kind of makes me want to. And what if I say that this song is the most underrated banger?
The sequel They Have to Fight Hatsune Miku, goes a style. Like a strong demon takes the form of a cannibalistic triple-jointed Hatsune Miku creature and starts hunting the night. Sony, fucking call me.
Sony, get this guy on the phone. Sony, get this guy on the phone. I don't think you guys understand. I just popped the fuck off. I popped off. Scariest threat I've received the past 2 weeks. I just think that this movie is so good. You're doing great. Thank you so much. I was in it. Chinu popped off. You just rode the wave. Brother. Patreon watch along when? Mika, you in? Because I'll do it. I'll watch this movie like a 6th time. Don't you need to be oh, fuck, you're right. I gotta do my hair. Now I'm shining like I'm born to be. Dreaming hard we came so far now, I believe. No way I'm hitting the rest of those notes. Alright, Squee, where are you taking us? Young when I get you so I'm gonna be golden. Oh, I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born to be. Pizza Chan? Who the fuck is Pizza Chan? They're not live. Mika, I can see who your raid suggestion is. Okay, we can go to Austin. Peepo shy. Let's go give Austin a little love. I gotta go hang out with my parents and my mom. Everybody say happy birthday to my mom. If you weren't in an apartment, you'd be able to hit those notes. You're just not using your full chest voice. That's perchance true. Maybe. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next Monday. You underestimate the power of hating. Well, duh, this guy hates me no matter what, Roan. I don't know what he's doing, but let's go do something to him. I don't know, man. I'll see you guys on Monday? Yeah, Monday. I'll see you on Monday. Thanks for hanging out for like an hour and a half. See you guys later. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Say happy birthday to my mom or I'll kill you. I won't, but I'll do something.